welcome to Edu-News, your #1 choice for news and education. We are coming to you from our studio here in East Legon, Amrut, Bazing. In the headline, 6 teenagers beat Headmaster to death. KNUST to admit 23,000 extra students in 2020. On the international front, a study reveals robots may be the future of primary education. These and other stories coming up shortly. Do stay tuned. Now to our very first story, a rather sad story, as 4 young men have been remanded in police custody by the Kebbi District Magistrate Court for beating the headmaster of Salvation Army Basic School at Asiakwa to death. The headmaster, George Somwa Bosompim, died at the St. Joseph's Hospital, Koforidua, in the eastern region, where he was rushed to after he had been allegedly assaulted by 6 young men, 2 of whom are currently on the run. According to the Regional Police Public Relations Officer, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Ebenezer Tete, initial investigations by the police showed that the 6 young men assaulted Bosompim when he warned them to stay off his backyard, where they were allegedly engaging in all manner of antisocial behavior. Now moving on, Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Professor Ebenezer Owusu, has announced plans to boost security on campus following an attack on a final year student recently. The near-fatal attack by suspected robbers provoked a safety campaign on Twitter. Speaking to the media after visiting the scene of the attack on the level 400 psychology student, Professor Owusu said a strong collaboration between the police and the university will improve security on campus. Also, management of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology KNUST says it is ready to admit more students as the first batch of free senior high school students enter various tertiary institutions next year. Speaking after a media tour to inspect some infrastructural projects in the school, the acting university relations officer, James Obeko, said KNUST has expanded its infrastructure and will be in a position to admit 23,000 more students. The projects under construction in the school include a classroom block for graduate students under the Business School, School of Medical Sciences, classroom blocks, among others. Now moving on, Chairman of the National Development Planning Commission, Professor Stephen Ade, has called on the government not to deprive private tertiary institutions of government subsidies, grants, and other interventions. He said universities, whether public or private, contributed to building the human capital of a nation and that both must be beneficiaries of government funding. Professor Ade made the call in an address at the 7th congregation of Perez University College, located at Gomoa Pomazi near Winneba in the central region. Also, telecommunications company Airtel says it will invest 1% of its proceeds on airtime recharge by its customers into the development of educational facilities in the Ashanti region. The Yankosonti initiative, which will run over the next 3 months, is aimed to improve the lives of children in communities through education. The Chief Executive Officer of Airtel Tigo, Mrs. Ntiwa Nkemba Ngambi, said investing in education is their way of giving back to this community that has been very supportive of Airtel Tigo. You are watching Edu-News on School World TV. I'll be right back with international news.
1 conference, 3 events, 3 locations, 7 days, 20 topics, and 10 speakers. Yes, it's the 5th Annual Global Super Teachers Conference 2019 under the theme Bridging the Education Gap in Africa. Calling all teachers, head teachers, school proprietors, parents, and all education workers for a unique experience. The Global Super Teachers Conference 2019. The grand opening is on Saturday, 24th of August with EduTalk 1 and EduTech exhibition at Ghana International School at 8 a.m. It continues with EduTalk 2, 5 days of interactive breakout sessions from Monday, 26th August to Friday, 30th August at the International Training Center, East Legon. and ends with the epic Edu-Come Awards on Saturday, 31st August 2019 at the Holiday Inn, Accra at 5 p.m. Entry is free when you register for the mandatory certificate of 55 Ghana cedis before July. To attend, exhibit, or sponsor, you can text or call 026-271-4106 now or visit www.globalsuperteacher.com. It is the Global Super Teachers Conference 2019. Get informed, go perform.
Welcome back from the break. On the international front, it appears the use of robots in the classroom may be the future of primary education. Automation isn't set to replace teachers anytime soon, but there are already examples of how they are being used. Early testing suggests robots can help facilitate students' learning. Kaspar, a child-sized humanoid robot, may look like a toy, but it is in fact an aid to help improve the lives of children with autism and other communication difficulties. Kaspar was developed by the University of Hertfordshire Adaptive System Research Group and helps teachers and parents support children with autism to overcome the challenges they face in socializing and communicating with others. NAO Robot is a 58-centimeter tall robot from SoftBank Robotics that has been used to help toddlers pick up a second language. This fluffy robot has a range of physical expressions, moves, and helps engage children in educational activities as a peer. Researchers say this could be the new way of learning for kids. And that's all for Edu-News today. But before we go, a recap of our headlines. 6 teenagers beat Headmaster to death. KNUST to admit 23,000 extra students in 2020. On the international front, a study reveals robots may be the future of primary education. Thanks for watching Edu-News. I'm Ruth Baseng. See you same time next week.
Thanks for watching School World TV, brought to you by Neogenics Education Group.